what's in them. They'll sometimes work and sometimes not. I think the connection's just shorted out in my case.
Right. So Madman left because he has to go to the meeting.
Yep.
But he'll be back in an hour, he said.
I'm drunk.
If he comes in drunk, I'm killing Frawl. Like, no mercy. I'm serious. Like, legit.
Well, Cork will do it, don't worry.
No, don't worry
Straight
about
up.
it.
That's
No,
when the
rocks
mutiny
will
starts.
fall. But anyway, now you're hoping he comes in drunk.
Mm-hmm.
No mercy.
But you guys are taking a short rest. The Mantis is staying put. You actually watch as he sort of curls his front legs into his back legs and just sort of like lays down like a puppy.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
I got a little pet mantis. Little fucking cute he is.
Well,
He
until
does
we have
this.
to feed him.
He just looks like this now.
I'm gonna try to scratch his belly. Or like scratch behind his ears or something. If I can find ears on a mantis.
Ants don't have ears,
No.
but yeah.
I'll scratch his head then. I'm gonna try to befriend the mantis.
But yeah, you scratch his belly. It doesn't really. It feels very weird. Feels like sort of leathery, almost. At least that's what I imagine a giant mantis.
So let's just fly the mantis to the ruins directly.
Isn't that what
in a cave?
Or well, wherever the cave is, right?
we were at the cave?
Were we?
No, the ruins is about like a fraction of a mile away from you guys.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then from the ruins, it's about a mile away from the cave.
Ah.
Okay, so we can rest up here and then just kind of head out.
He fled the cave when they started attacking him and went into the ruins to try and find a way to start
Oh.
making more of his friends again. Because he's the chief.
Okay, so the,
Right.
the people there were probably in the cave and then...
Yeah, and then he ran.
So is there a point?
Since our ally can talk to him now,
Yes.
we can find out exactly what this guy's trying to get us to do.
So, his plan was to go back into the cave with the body and go talk with the Myconids, who are friendly to the Vegapygmies. They're allies. Because there's a lot more dangerous things than friendly plant people on this world.
I'm deathly allergic to mushrooms.
Myconids are mushroom people too.
Exactly.
In fact, they're more mushroom people than they are this little guy.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Yeah. But he knows that for sure they can protect us while we sleep and rest and wait for his new friends to arrive, of which he knows there will be 4. He's birthing them right now.
It's not creepy.
There is something creepy about
That's
the fact
weird.
that he's going to be sending them into combat after they're born.
It's a different type of species. It doesn't think... It thinks of the total...
Well, he has
Species.
to kill more things so he can get more friends.
I mean, it's not any different than a mosquito. Only female pregnant mosquitoes need human blood. That's the only time a mosquito will ever bite a human, is a pregnant female mosquito. They typically don't. They typically... It's because they need a certain protein in our blood to give birth. Or to breed.
He does explain that You would be candidates for birthing. However, he wouldn't do that to you because you've helped him. Although he will turn you into them if you want. He
Does
says.
it give you like super strong? Make you
It
super
gives you
fast?
regeneration.
But it makes it like you.
Yes. You would
I don't
become a
want this small.
Vegepic.
I think we'll pass. I think all of
Yeah,
us
we'll
will
pass.
pass.
Thank you, though.
Oh, what is his name? Did anyone ask his name?
It's quite intricate name.
Well, when he says his name, it sounds like brush tingling together or whatever. You know what I mean? But Alam says his name quite literally translates to, or apparently what he heard was one who leads.
Obviously a good guy. So
Not all
Not
those
all
who
leaders
lead
are
are good.
Yeah,
So,
Hitler
can
was a
he-
leader.
can he kind of? I mean, I have this helm here.
Brawl is a leader.
Could he like teleport us there, or could you? I mean, I'm not very familiar with the place. I wouldn't know exactly where it might be on this planet. You know?
The Myconids, Almar says.
Yeah. Wherever his friends are, we could just teleport there. I have this fancy helm.
Wasn't
I
it
bought
If you
it.
want to give it to him, he's okay with it. As in, give it to the little guy. He's okay with it.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, if he knows how to use it, as long as he brings us two.
I mean, if he attunes to it, he'll know. Do you give it to him and let him attune to it?
Didn't you say that you had spent your last charge to get us back here?
Yeah,
That's
but
that's true.
it will recharge at noon, I think.
Well,
or
no,
the sunrise.
it'll recharge in 24 hours after a long rest.
Yeah, we can rest. for
I'm sorry. Yeah, no. At dawn tomorrow. Yes.
I guess fine resting until dawn. Ask
I'm
him if it's
certainly
safe.
up for resting.
So he takes the helmet, puts it on.
I ask
So
him
it
if
hides
it's,
his little braid that he has on his head.
I ask if it's safe to wait here for 24 hours until sunrise. I mean,
He doesn't know of many. Actually, no. I'm sorry. He does know that there is beholders in this area, but they might not come this far south.
beholders. Cool. I mean,
Cool.
how long does this plant thing last? Isn't it like an hour?
Which plant thing?
The AI that turns it into like.
Oh yeah, no, that'll be gone in in like 10 minutes, 10 more minutes.
Yeah, cool. So we can just have, someone on watch waiting in case the ship needs to take off, and then we just go straight up.
Sure. I mean, the three other guys don't. Well, maybe Delmok. Delmok needs to take a rest, but Almar and Gregory don't have to. They can just stand up and take a watch.
Yeah, can you guys take a couple watches for us? And
I only need
Okay,
4
well-
hours rest, so
Yep.
I don't mind helping.
And the little guy doesn't have to rest at all, so he's good.
don't go take it off without us, little guy. We need to be there, you know.
Almar says that he's going to stay with his little ones,
Oh,
so he's not going anywhere.
cool. Let's go. Or well, let's rest.
So you begin to take a long rest. I'm assuming during this time you will identify the rest of the stuff.
Yep.
Correct. So one of the potions is a potion of superior healing. Another one of the potions is a potion of frost giant strength. And the liquid is it's an oil of firebrand. If you put it on a weapon, or if you put it on 10 points of 10 things of ammunition, it deals an additional 2d6 for about 10 hits, or however many, ammunition.
Okay.
As far as the gauntlets go, the gauntlets are known as the Stone Chewer Gauntlets. I will take a picture of this.
Cord puts them on, they eat his hands.
They are pretty cool. The basic gist is you can't wield a weapon with them, but they do an extra 2 piercing damage and count as magic weapons when using unarmed strike. You activate it to gain a burrow speed of 10 feet. You burrow through earth and stone, leaving a tunnel in your wake large enough for a medium creature to pass through. The tunnel collapses when you lose the burrow speed. And it can't be used again until next dawn.
Those are not great.
I mean, if you were a monk and that's all you had, maybe, but... I will pass on. They look cool, but...
They are very rare, however. So
we'll sell them for money, probably. Well then.
And the stones? You told us about those.
I told you, yes.
Yeah. Was there anything else?
I don't believe so. The rusted great axes weren't magical. The armor wasn't magical. The bags filled with teeth weren't magical. The bags of jerky weren't magical. And there were raw gemstones. By the way, while you're looking over them, the little guy does say that they stole them from him and his people. But you can keep them because you're helping him. And he doesn't need them anyway.
That was Thrall that had the gems anyways, so...
Yes. He would look over them. I'm sure. But he would just say that. But yeah.
Well then, we take a long rest.
Yep.
Or we start to anyway. There's, something may happen. Of course.
No. We just take a long rest. Nothing happens. Doc, nothing happens.
You go to take a long rest. So is it Kia that's going to do it? Roll me a perception, Kia. As you guys basically begin taking rest and getting ready.
I don't think Doc heard the bit about nothing happening.
Kia, you see during the night, a little bit further away than you saw the ruins were last time, you see some strange lights almost like a laser show in a way, like fireworks. Not far from you guys. You also hear very odd sounds of like struggle, almost. It sounds like a battle, but it's very faint because it's so far away. And this is during the night, and you could see these little like just pulses of light. Sometimes it would be, one time it was yellow, then it was green, then it was like an odd sort of like black light, and then it's like white, stark white, and then it just stops, and everything's quiet.
Just the sound.
Yeah, and you just, that's it. That's all you see.
That's it.
For your turn, at least.
I sit there for a moment. I think no one's going to believe me anyway. If I say anything, I'll just leave it. As long as it doesn't come this way. This is fine.
Yeah, Gregory and Almar take watch as well. Just gonna bring up their fucking sheets. Perception. Good job, Gregory. Gee. And Almar sucks. They don't really see much. Yeah, right. They don't see much either. Everything seems to go pretty well. You do see, actually, though, through the trees, Almar says, sort of just... No, I'm sorry, Gregory says to Almar that he sees a few things in the trees watching us, like eyes watching us from a distance. But Almar doesn't see it, and he doesn't think it's like a cause for alarm. And eventually dawn comes without incident.
Cool.
But it does seem like there is quite a bit of activity in the night, although it didn't really hit you guys. The mantis has reformed by this time, obviously. So it is currently just sort of a ship in position. Let me roll for how long. Whoops. 1 month. You have 1 month to recharge this.
Cool.
Cannot use it for 1 month. Yeah. What do you guys do now? Do you teleport?
Yeah. Unless everyone else has something to do.
Kia, you gonna do anything?
No, we ain't got anything to do.
Bryce?
I'm gonna feed Talk before we go.
Talk is here?
He was on
What
the
talk
ship.
with you?
I mean, he's a familiar, isn't he?
I guess he is.
I mean, technically, I could unsummon him and summon him, but yeah,
Yeah.
I've had him on the ship here. Yeah, I've not brought him into the caves with me, but he's
Got
on
it.
this ship. Yeah.
Who are you bringing into the caves?
Oh, by the way, the thing is worn off. I'm not big anymore.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. The little guy wants to come, and probably the body as well. So that's 3. Yeah, all of us again. Just the same configuration, unless because I mean we could only bring one of them, one of the others. So probably best that they stay with the ship, right?
Sure. I mean, they're okay. Delmark, Almar, and Gregory are fine with staying.
If his 4 whatsits have hatched, we can't all get back with teleportation anyway.
It has not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't get back, but we're not going to bring him and his people with us. They're fine on this planet.
No, I thought they would have been hatched by morning, in which case we can't teleport into
Oh.
the cave again. But Doc says they haven't, so we're good.
No, it takes 24 hours from the time that they
Okay.
get contacted with russet mold.
Cool. Yeah, let's teleport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in then.
You see the little guy with his helmet. He looks a little bit happy, and he sort of just teleports you guys all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you with the body, and you show up in a cavern very similar to the one you are in just before. However, all around you, you see myconids, and myconids look like this. They look pretty nasty.
Skype?
Yeah, give me a second.
These things are vile.
Yeah, they look like this. They are multicolored fungus people.
Cool.
And immediately they are on guard as you teleport in. However, the little guy, the pygmy, walks over and starts to talk with them. And they actually do have a common language with each other. He actually doesn't speak the same language that he was before, but rather the language of the myconids. And they basically talk with each other. And you actually see as tiny little spores come out of their mouths. They're like blowholes that you can see on their mouths.
Stepping well back from all of that.
And they sort of land on the pygmy and then light up, and then they talk and do the same thing to each other. And you get the fact that they are in fact pretty much allies, and they seem to nod towards you. And one of the bigger ones, one of the taller, like medium-sized myconids, actually comes up to you guys and goes to blow spores at you guys as well.
Nope.
Whoa. Nope.
Korg stands his ground.
So only Korg hears this. As it hits you and then glows, you hear in your mind, "You are welcome to share our territory for the meanwhile. A friend of the Vegapygmies is a friend of ours."
Well then.
Can I reply?
Yes, you can.
Good. Yeah, we're friends. Yeah, we're definitely friends. Cool. These spores around won't, affect us, will they?
Do not. He sort of does it the same thing again, and he says, "There are some things that may. Just make sure to steer clear of the purple fungi on the cavern walls. They are friendly to us, but they might try to eat you."
Just put my thumbs up. Thank you.
And they basically try and take you inside. And,
I
give
look
you...
over to the others and say,
Yeah.
like, guys, so they kind of, like, communicate to the mind directly, but don't worry, I'm not under control or anything. I wouldn't know. So...
Would you though?
Well, yeah,
Start
of course.
watching him very closely.
If you were mind controlled, I think you would be the first person to know. Because it's your mind, you know?
I feel like
Unless
someone
the
that's being
person
mind
controlling
controlled
you
would
tell you not to
say.
know.
It's a good point, but you're still the first person to know.
The little
What
guy
they-
tries to drag the body.
Oh, I got that, buddy. Here. I'll start helping him.
Yeah, he brings you over into what appears to be a sort of hollowed out cavern, like igloo almost, with tons of mushrooms just growing all around it, sort of carved out of this mushroom material. Yeah, and this is all just glowing, sort of phosphorescent mushrooms just everywhere. The entire place is all fungi, as far as you can see. You're stepping on it, you can smell it.
I'm being
You
sick.
can, yeah, probably. It doesn't smell bad.
No.
You
I'm
know?
not saying Bryce. I'm saying me.
Oh, okay,
I
got it.
actually am. The things are repulsive.
I think fungi is repulsive.
All
doesn't like
fungus
mushrooms.
are
Yeah.
repulsive.
He doesn't like mushrooms. I don't like to eat
Wow.
mushrooms much.
I fucking love
No.
mushrooms.
It's not a matter of not liking to eat them. It's a matter of they will make me projectile out all orifices.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Are you allergic or something?
Um,
Just have a bad reaction to them.
it's not an allergy because allergy means you break out. It's an intolerance, which means you just basically expel it. Yeah.
Gross.
I've ordered a takeaway before and not realized they cooked it in mushroom oil and been sick for 4 days.
Oof.
Ugh.
Damn.
So this is like the worst cave for you ever because
Uh-huh.
everything's
Yeah.
fucking mushrooms.
Yeah. I genuinely, in real life, want to just set fire to everything right now. So.
Oh, well, thankfully,
let's get on.
thankfully, Bryce isn't Casey.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Right,
because they
actually
do
loves a good
serve
mushroom
you.
soup.
They do serve you mushroom stew and grilled mushrooms, and they
Casey
serve
to it.
and they serve you lots of platters of
Doc,
tiny
just for
little
the record,
mushrooms.
The next 4 sessions of the Monday game will be wholly based on the story of spiders.
I'm sorry. Okay, wait, you torture him, he returns the torture, and then you re-return the torture? That's not fair. You can't do that. You started it. He's
Yeah,
finishing
you did
it.
start it.
You started it. I'ma finish it.
I will start and finish whatever the hell I want to.
This will continue then. You will never have the end of mushrooms. There will be mushrooms all over the ship.
Okay.
This is now a mushroom campaign.
I will be preparing the spiders for Monday.
I inhale the spores.
They fill you with energy. No.
Well, this is like I love mushrooms, so this is great for me. Alright, grilled mushrooms, mushroom stew. Little mushrooms. It was good.
Mhm.
I fucking love it.
Uh,
We have some
yeah.
mushrooms. Now I'm really hungry now. Some mushrooms.
Some oatmeal.
Yeah, they give you a meal. They give you. Do you actually see that they lay in the ground? However, they do have like they plant themselves in the ground when they sleep. However, they do have these weird, like furry, fluffy mushrooms that sort of have like this weird mold on them that are very pleasant to the touch, which you are allowed to basically sleep on. However, you did take a long rest, so
Yeah. It's pretty good. Thank you.
yeah. They basically insist, though. They insist you take their hospitality. Fuck you. You piece of shit. Stop that. Don't you fucking dare. I will kick you. It's not a fucking intolerance to spiders, okay? I am legitimately afraid of spiders. There's a difference.
You need to break the fear, Doc.
No.
Oh, here we go. No, don't watch that one.
Okay.
It's just a bottle of fluff. That's all.
No, fuck you.
Man can tell that's like, okay. Casey's fisted Doc. Just waiting for it.
Casey, you didn't like the dildo pictures. Don't go posting spider pictures now.
What has Doc done to deserve that? That's a good fucking question.
Mushroom
Nothing.
campaign. Mushrooms.
You know what I'll fucking do? I'll integrate AI controlled mushrooms. AI controlled mushroom people into the fucking campaign. If you put spiders
Here's my
into the
response to
campaign.
that.
Ninja places. Ninja place of 2. What? Spider. That title doesn't even make any sense. Is that the one where he puts the spiders in his mouth?
Yes.
Seems a little weird.
Okay, so we can rest up a bit, but like,
You take a short
where's...
rest.
We don't need a rest. We just took a rest.
Well, they insist that you take a short rest.
That's
basically.
because they're trying to mind control us. We don't take a short rest there. It's a trap.
I mean, you can resist if you'd like to, like, not take their hospitality.
We really should be going.
Can we
You
say
talk
thank
with
you?
them? Do you allow the spores to attach to you to talk with them?
Considering
I
what
will-
we've seen spores do in
Otherwise,
this place so
yeah.
far, no.
Well, you
Also-
saw
Spores are bad.
you
Korg-
saw what happened to Korg. He was fine.
He's been mind controlled. I've accepted that.
Korg walks up and asks the one of the spores if we could use the hospitality after we're severely injured, because surely, you know, we're adventuring deep into the caverns to find artifact of great power. I'm trying to translate it to a spore, so it's like
To a mic.
to a mic. I mean, like, it's like trying to explain a fucking, surgery to an ant. You know, it doesn't really make
We
sense.
Need
Like,
stone.
find great,
Yeah, they're
great
not
strength.
quite sure.
Great strength in stone.
Yeah, I find great strength somewhere deep in cavern. I think that doesn't even technically translate, because deep isn't considered.
Further?
Look, I'm not gonna fucking. Korg has a
It's
9
telepathy, dude.
intelligence.
They know,
I know.
what they
Yeah, it's
they know what you're trying to say. It's just they don't understand why you would want to go down into the caves further than this. There are a lot of. They tell you there is a lot of dangerous things down there, more so than on the surface. In fact,
Where's the artifact?
what artifact? They ask you.
Is there something of great power? Is there something of great importance, or great forbiddance, great danger? The biggest danger.
Do you mention to Bryce at all that they're asking about this artifact?
It's sending, so it's mental, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey Bryce,
Yes.
is there anything you want me to ask him?
Where is
Because
the
you're a big
artifact?
baby. What?
Ask them where the artifact is.
Yeah, I'm trying to. They don't really understand that.
They don't understand what an artifact is.
Oh, they don't know where it is.
Yeah. That.
Do they not understand what it is, or do they not know where it is? They are
They don't know
two
where
different
it
questions.
Do you know what artifacts are? Great power?
I think they understand. They understand the concept of artifacts, as in magic items of great power. They have magic items themselves.
Okay.
But
They asked what artifact, not what
Yes.
is
What-
an
Oh,
artifact.
what artifact?
What artifact? Not what
Um,
is an artifact. They just asked what artifact.
Sorry, I
Yep.
misunderstood what that sentence
That's okay,
structure
buddy.
looks like.
It's okay.
So I returned that with a question of is there what do they pray to anything?
Korg,
Yeah.
ask them if they have seen another one of these. And I hold up the gem.
I point to that and have you seen something like that?
one of them looks to the other and sort of speaks, and you see one of the smaller ones just sort of crawl away, go grab like a bag, and then come back, and he holds up a stone quite like that. Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's not that simple. Korik, this is a trick. It is
I
not
look
that
at the
simple.
stone. What color is it?
It's like an amber color.
Amber?
Yeah. Same color as the well, is it? Yeah, right? Yours is orangish, correct, Casey?
I've forgotten now. Give me a second.
Because you changed it from like the comics, they're different from the movies,
it
and the
is
movies
different.
are different from
It's-
what you have.
No,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
had either the comics or the movies.
Well, yeah, they're two different things.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't
They
remember which
changed-
one you went with.
yeah.
Do you want to just say the
Well, the
movies?
ones that are on the picture, right next to it.
Right. So
Oh,
that one
Isn't it blue? No, it's not blue. It's not blue.
It is orange. Yeah, it is the orange.
It is orange. Yeah, yeah. They show you the same sort of orangish, amberish color as the other one.
Bryce, is that?
The other gems should be other colors. No, those are just other gems.
Well, it looks
Not-
bright like yours.
Is it glowing? Is it?
A little bit.
I reach in and pick it up.
You go to pick it up. Nothing happens. They give it to you gladly.
No, this is not an infinity gem. I drop it back in the bag.
Okay. They take it and look confused, and they ask Korg if this is not what you are looking for. Then we are sorry. We have not seen anything else. There are a great deal many of stones that we have harvested over the years, as has the Vegapigme, but we have never found anything magical.
None that made other tribes become great or brought their downfall.
You see, as you were talking to the medium ones, right? And then
Mhm.
you have like the little smaller, the blue ones that you see in the picture.
Okay.
That just sort of scurry around and do things for the bigger ones. The large hulking one comes up, and he actually says to the group, and you can all hear this without the spores touching you. Says they may be speaking of the Great Wave. the energy that flows through this planet, that gives us life, that guides us. And all the little ones just sort of like nod their heads and sort of take this into account. The big one looks to you, Korg, and says, "We are unsure where it is, but we know of it. There is a power, an energy. Perhaps this artifact gives off this power. Deep below the surface of this earth, beyond any myconid has ever gone, any vegapygmy, any yogi, any beholder, or any surface dweller has ever gone. It is unimaginably dangerous down there. They say that the souls of the lost attack any who come near."
That sounds like what we're looking for.
Sounds exactly like what we're looking at. Kind of sounds pleasant.
Is there any way to make the ghosts not angry?
To do what the power says, to live the way we are, to continue our plant life, and to never go that way.
If I were a plant, the ghosts wouldn't be angry?
Perhaps if you were a child of this planet. But even then, if we are to go there, we have been told that we would be attacked. We are not sure. We have never gone there. It's just what they say.
What are you guys thinking?
Let's go.
I'm saying let's go.
Just head straight down? I ask him, do you know of like a secret path, or maybe an easy way down? Maybe we can, shoot.
He says, "Give me a second. Lance." I had this before, but give me a second.
It sounds like this could possibly be a soul gem we're looking for.
Sounds like it.
Type. Plant. Search.
To be honest, though, if it gets us away from the mushrooms, I mean, I'm happy.
But we're gonna be more mushrooms now, going further in.
I will burn them.
I mean, it's this gem that's creating these mushrooms. Are you sure you really want the gem?
If I have it, I can make it not do the thing it's doing. Or, something. Drop it in space, and then every time I try to make mushrooms, they die.
They say that the dark dwarves may know, but they have been enemies of us for a very long time. It would be very hard to convince them to let you go that way. There are different territories, he explains, that these people have, and we stay to our territories, and we have not fought for a very long time. But he doesn't know.
Okay, so avoid the purple mushrooms.
He also says avoid the shriekers.
Avoid the shriekers, whatever they are. They don't sound pleasant. And head down. I think I'm ready to go.
Yep.
Yep.
He asks if you would like provisions for the way.
Sure. Yeah, we would appreciate that.
Do you have anything that is sort of like this cave specific?
They don't know what that means.
I don't think anyone.
Yeah,
knows
that's
what
a
that
different.
means.
Anything that was particularly in this cave?
Oh,
Because we have.
Yeah, they can give you some fungi that grow here that they cultivate.
So they're mushrooms.
Thank you.
That eat mushrooms and live in mushrooms.
Yes.
That's why they're so much.
That's what myconids are, man. Fucking look up the lore, dude.
Oh no, I know it. I just choose to eradicate them in every one of my campaign settings.
That's what fucking myconids are. They are mushrooms that eat mushrooms and grow in mushrooms and live in mushrooms.
This is why in every campaign where I run, they've been exterminated.
And they also control shambling mounds, phantom fungi, assassin vines, and other plant monsters.
And now rock people.
No.
How do you spell marketing? Whatever it is.
Myconid. Myconid.
Okay.
So, we'll find the direction that leads us down, and I mean, after they give us supplies, I guess. What are they giving us?
They're giving you food. They're giving you
Mushrooms?
water.
Mushrooms?
Yeah, mushrooms.
Mushroom water.
Well, it's just water, but yeah.
With a mushroom in it.
They're giving you food, water, mushrooms. They're giving you healing balms, which basically are just regular potions of healing.
Cool.
They give you 5 of them. And they also give you a what appears to be a sort of like a ball with lots of holes in it that looks to be made of some sort of mushroom like matter almost. And they say basically if you go to if you throw this at someone, it will expel spores that are dangerous to living creatures. Confuses
So
them.
like a smoke bomb? Confusion bomb.
Yeah, sort of.
Confucius say, you cannot breathe in spores. Confusion spores. Fuck, I'm tired. Mushroom ball with holes. Basic
That's pretty much
healing.
it. They do say that they will give you a guide to the end of their territory, and then you're on your own.
I say thank you. And I hope we remain friends for a very long time.
That was not a question.
You are welcome to come back whenever.
Cool, thank you. And we head off, I guess. Since we're
Okay.
all ready.
The little guy comes over to you guys, and the big mushroom guy translates for you. He says, "Thank you for everything you've done," and he hopes that you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, you too, man. I hope you get your friends back.
Good luck with that.
He sort of like, nods his helmeted head.
I want that back, buddy. Sorry, I need that back.
He just sort of, he looks at it, looks at you, looks a little sad.
Can't
I'm
take it
sorry,
back
but
once you
I-
gave it to him.
Come on, I need it back.
It's rude, Kark.
He gives it back to you.
I didn't give it to him permanently. I just said he could use it.
You said he could
It's
have
rude. He
it.
thought you would give it. He said you could have
Did
it.
I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was a mistranslation. Yeah.
Well, you weren't translating when we heard you.
We understood it.
You said you were giving him the helmet.
He's
I
just sort of
remember
like
that.
looking
Common.
between you guys. He's just sort of looking between you guys.
I go into my. I have. I think we have
Still
a bag.
holding
Of,
onto the helmet.
I think we have a bag of gems, right?
That were his.
You
that
got
he gave
from
us.
him, yeah.
Yeah. I said, Bryce, can you give me the bag of gems, man? I'll just pay you back for them.
Thrall has them.
For all, I'll give you money for it.
Oh,
I can't.
okay.
Ah, god damn it.
He's
Okay.
not here.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. I will reach into my own bag where I surely have some leftover gems. Maybe a diamond worth 100 gold or so. And I hand it to
I
him.
mean, I don't know. He doesn't really want it. He kind of wants the helmet more.
God damn it.
He says it'll help a lot. Reviving his friends.
Yeah, I'm sure it will help a lot, and it'll help with your survival. Next time I come back, you better be alive, you better have a lot of friends, and you better remember me. I want some sort of like Korg tower or something. Okay?
He says they will erect a mushroom tower in your honor.
Yeah, cool. And next time I come back, I'll bring you a helmet as a replacement that'll be cooler than that one, okay?
He's okay with this.
Good.
You got swindled out of that helmet. You got guilt tripped into giving up a fucking helmet. That little dude wasn't having any of it.
That was probably one of our only escape routes, right?
The helmet?
Yeah. Do you have teleport?
Nope.
Yeah.
Bryce definitely doesn't have teleport.
I know it. I can't cast it, but I know it.
Fucking prepare it, dude. I'm serious.
No.
During
No.
the
I
during
can't
the long
cast.
rest.
I can't cast 7th level spells yet.
Oh.
I know the spell, but I can't cast 7th level spells yet. I can cast teleportation circle though.
Cool. I guess we'll move on then.
If we knew where a circle was.
Fuck you, Doc.
Huh?
I said fuck you.
Oh, okay.
You're the one that gave him the helm.
I didn't
Yeah.
fucking mean permanently.
Doc didn't even, like, hint at you giving him the helm. You just said, here, have the helm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So, you get one of the medium-sized Myconids to basically begin taking you out of their territory, and you realize very quickly that this cave is only a subsection of the Myconids' territory. There are a lot of sub-caves and different routes and things that are just filled with Myconids everywhere. And they basically begin to take you through the grand cities of the Myconids. You see all sorts of different buildings and everything like that. I will spare you the details for you, Casey. Because I like you and I don't want spiders anymore.
that second part I think is probably more key.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But you go through the buildings, and they guide you down and deeper in. It's sort of on a slope where it's just a bunch of different interconnecting caves, where it eventually stops being filled with mushrooms, and it starts to get warmer and warmer until finally you begin to smell this sort of sulfurous smell.
We're in a volcano.
You're starting to get near magma, that's for sure. Or is it lava when it's underground?
Molten rock.
Yes, that is magma and lava. Yes, magma.
Thinker.
It is a bunch of magma. Just over what appears to be a particularly large sort of ridge, which has a stone bridge built. Looks extremely old, probably of dwarven-esque craft. You can tell. At least that's what Frawl says. I won't have him roll anything. It's very similar to dwarven architecture that leads into another area. And at the base of the bridge, before you get on it, the mic in it says, "This is the end of the territory to Korg," because you guys don't want to talk to them, apparently. And that the way through is just continuing down over the bridge.
I look over the bridge off the edge and I say, "How far does that go?"
Probably like 120 feet, he says. It goes into magma, dude.
Oh, you can see the magma at the bottom then?
Yeah. You can
Okay,
see
never mind. Okay, never mind then.
It's a bridge with like a magma moat, basically.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I guess I'll cross first, and then is there like a rock or a stalagmite that looks like I could wrap a rope around it?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Okay, I have